Well, how are we doing today, guys? So, today I'm going to be trying to make a portable workbench. So basically, out of this pallet I'm going to use to do it with, I need to replace this board, but I want to make a portable workbench that is, isn't too heavy, but it's going to be light, but it's also heavy enough to hold stuff you want to work with. So like if you want to work outside on something, you can just unfold it and put on the ground or inside or whatever. And hopefully like to put, like say this is going to be it, like put a piece of OSB on it. So when it's all the way out, this will be the back side. When it's out, you can just flip something up about this height. Say you're working on something outside again or inside, and you're working on a car. I don't know if it'd be useful for contractor or not, but work on a car, you can just reach over and get something that's at your height, and you ain't got to get up on a table or nothing. But that's gonna be today's goal. I want to make it where you can latch it so it stays and it doesn't go anywhere, and then have small pieces of wood that fold out from the OSB. You fold the OSB up, and then you take a piece of wood and fold it down, put it on the ground so that's nice and sturdy. So that's gonna be today's goal, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Probably gonna have to make a run to town to go get some latches, possibly. I'm only gonna get, let's see, so I have one latch for this side, one latch for this side, that side, so that's 2 latches, and then I don't know if I want to, well, okay, so that's gonna have to be pulled down a little bit, because for the OSB part's gonna come up halfway. I'm going to go ahead and pull that down a little bit, and then that way this latch can go right there and whatnot. But first, I just got this idea. It may not even work. There's already stuff I'm rethinking about it, whatnot, but I want to go ahead and give it a try and see what happens, I guess. But I was getting ready to work on this mower a little bit ago, and I'm like, man, I'd like to have something to, I could unfold and just portably work on, which there might be other workbenches out there. I'm just gonna try to make something out of the stuff I already have. I've got some pallets for building barrier to make right here, but I've got plenty of them, I think, so I'm gonna start experimenting other things with them, and this is the first thing I'd like to do is a portable workbench. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on it and see what happens here. All right, so I have the idea right here. I'm using my 4-wheeler as a workbench right now because I don't even have anything to use. Went into my shop then to go see if I even had any tables, and I just don't have anything to use for workbench, so that's what gave me the idea to go ahead and do this. Using this stuff. There's that one. I just want to talk about, I ain't even got a good bench to work with. Nothing portable. So I want to make something. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and find me a good board off one of these other ones and try to stick it in that place. Alright, so I went ahead and took that other board off and put it on this one. I wasn't sure I was going to make this a flat surface and, where these cracks and holes and everything were. And I thought about it, duh, OSB. Take a nice sheet of it and just stick it right on here, and then call her good. So I kind of just came to another conclusion. I'm wanting to make it where basically have this side all be flat, and then take this board off, take this board off. And I'm going to have to do more work because I don't want this middle board being here. I'd rather this middle board be on this back side where we want to have more structural things. So this board back here, and then this board and this board basically, I guess, start on legs. I don't want them to be here. So this board here, and then these 2 boards gone. So that's gonna be my next step in working on this. So I was gonna time lapse this, but I'll just come back when that part's done. So I'll be right back. All right, so I haven't got too much done, but here is what I have got done. Took the 2 boards off, or all 3 of them. That one's kind of cracked. I'm still gonna try to see if I can't use it someplace. This one's cracked halfway, but like I said, it's not gonna be holding a lot of weight, just a little bit. But this board put it on pretty good with the screws I took from this middle section, or the nails. What I want to do is I want to stick to this plan of making this back here that it folds out this way, and then I'll try to have a latch here where it folds out this way. It meets this edge perfectly fine. One of the big, any one of the cheap ones I'll probably get would work just fine. So one for there, one for this side. That way it folds out. I was wanting this to be completely compact where it all fits in this area right here. And I'm still going to try to do that, but I have run into the issue of it's not going to be as high as I want it to be, because this length right here is only going to come out, so far. So you have to probably try to do some more working on it. But the more I look at it, the more I take it apart and try to look at it, study it, see how far I get with it. If I have to, I got some adjustments I'll make, but for the most part, I mean, it is what it is right now. I'm not gonna be able to probably have everything today, but for the most part, I should be able to get everything today. But that's pretty much what I've gotten done so far. So like I said, I just want a workbench that's portable. And it may not be as high as I want it to be, but just something, even if it's down here a little bit, I can always put on something around here. Anywhere I'm at, I always put on top of something, a block or something. But I just want to have a general idea of something I can just stick a handle on and just carry it with me wherever I go, and then fold it out, latch everything, and it'd be good to go. So that might just be what it ends up being. It might not be real tall, but I mean, I can always find something to put on. I just want something that is specifically made to be able to carry around and set up someplace, work on this or work on that. Just something to have, something to put stuff down on. That's all I want. So if it doesn't end up being exactly what I want it to be, it is what it is. It might even be better. I don't know. But I think just for craps and giggles, I am going to actually take both these boards and nail them on each side of this and then set it down and see where I'm at. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll be right back to you guys. Alright guys, so this is pretty much how I want it to sit. Basically have the back folded out that way, folded out this way, and fold out that way. Nice little workbench you can do stuff with. It's a bit portable. I mean, this is pretty much what I want it to look like. I mean, it's not far off what I was originally anticipating, but this would be the main workbench area. And then I'll try to take a piece of OSB and maybe even try to cut these in half where they'll fold down, and then have a piece of OSB that can sit in this area like that. And then when it folds out, it can sit pretty much like this, and have some notches where it'll sit better. But for the most part, this will be in the back, well, this will be in the left and right, and then I'll have a latch, because when it folds out, fold this part out, I'll have a latch that goes from this leg to this leg right here, and then this leg to this leg. So I'm going to probably go buy me a few latches here today, here in a little bit. So not much more I can really keep going without getting some latches. So the pallet I had over there a little bit ago, I'm going to use the rest of it on this, and we'll see how it goes. But I got some OSB boards over there, and I want to try to see how well they'll work a little bit. But that's basically about it. I want to have this fold out, because this really isn't a bad spot. I mean, I can easily, walk over to it, pick something up or whatever, and have it. And it's just low enough from sitting on working on the mower or something over there. I can just reach my hand over, grab something, and then get to working on it. So I'm liking where this project's going. It's obviously not going to be anything peachy, but they might even take a staple gun get the OSB down. Staple gun or one nail here, like pretty much nail, and then nail. So like total of, let's see, 9, 10, 11, so 12 nails. Won't be bad. I mean, just be there just to have it, but that's pretty much it for right now. Until I get a little further down the road and go get some latches from uptown. So yeah, I like what I got going on with this thing so far. Tearing it apart and using whatever I have right here to make a bench out of. So I'll be back when I get some more stuff. Alright guys, so it turns out my dad had 2 latches in the garage right here when asked for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this line drawn up, and I'll at least have the latch, this part underneath here and this part over here done. If I can at least have that done, then I'll figure out the rest after that. But, at least have these 2 latches, so that's 2 latches I ain't gonna go to town and buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this marked out right here. This will be where this leg can come up and stop. Okay, it holds out. But, I'm gonna go ahead and actually get both these done, and then I'm gonna lay it on its side so I can work on it better. And actually, if I play my cards right, I should be able to saw these off without even having to take them off. I mean, when I have to take them off, latch them on, but other than that, tape measure. I also need to probably be using a square for what I'm about to do, but I'm just going to do it this way because it really doesn't matter how much on this upper part I'm going to need, but definitely isn't going to hurt to have enough. Okay, so there's that part. This part here in a minute. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it on its side, and we'll get these 2 legs cut off, and then get these latches put on. I want to see where we're at after that. Oh, there's the pin. Oh, there's some of the nails I missed from earlier. The nails I have up here still, but I'm going to go ahead and set this down. I'm going to just let this drop. That drop, and then set this on its side. I'm just going to go ahead and cut one side off, and then do the other side as soon as I get this one cut off. So I'm going to do this one first, so if I can do this without cutting anything I don't want to. You see any sparks, it's okay, I'm just cutting the nail. I shouldn't do that though. I'm saying I shouldn't do that, but I should be good doing this. So here we go. Alright, so I didn't cut this piece where I wanted to, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut this piece where I wanted to. So. Alright, so that's off. This leg did just break, so I'm going to go ahead and use this side up here. That way it's whatever, but try to take a hammer and get this poured out. Alright, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. These nails out. That one. That one. That one. Okay, so now, that one still needs cut. Shouldn't take long though. So there we go. It's work anyway, so. So, granted, these pieces are broke now, but still might be able to use them. I'm going to try. Again, this thing ain't going to have to hold thousands of pounds, so I'm going to make it work with what I can. and we're gonna try it anyways. So now all that's apart, I'm gonna go ahead and get these latches squared up on here. So again, that didn't feel too good. Let's see, up the camera. Oh yeah, just better. Zoom in. Zoom in, turn it this way. Okay. So, I'm gonna try to take this out. This nail right on this board out. Nail. It's out now. Try to get it to bend out a little bit so it's a little bit better to work with. Go ahead and stick it through this part. I'll make sure it's as plumb as can be. So, should be good now. I'll ride with that. Something else just realized is this nail's going to go through this board and into the ground. It's going to stick out probably that much. But again, I get some OSB that should cover it up, so never mind. And of course, the dog's got to walk right on top of it. All right, another nail, please. Thank you. Did the camera get that? I don't think so. There's this nice little hole right here. Alright, so hopefully my dog's chewing on one of the legs I was about to use. Which is alright. I got plenty of more here to work with. This one's lost structural integrity a little bit. And want to, however, go ahead and leave it right about, well, actually, for this part, I'm going to go ahead and sit it like this. That way it's already, I ain't got to try to guess at this part. I'm just going to sit it like this. So. That way it's already good. It's that. There we go. This part's definitely going to be a little tricky, I think. Maybe. Unless I can manage to do it the right way. It is going through, but this part can be a little tricky because I didn't think this part all the way through. But that's most of my videos are going to start being from now on. Me just doing it raw and maybe not doing it all the way through. Or 4x4, 6, whatever you want to call it, behind here. I want to make it structurally sound enough for I can pound this through there. So we're going to try it out and see what happens. Hopefully it works. It's already through. Both those are already through. Wow. That one's through, but it's in a bad spot in the woods, so we're gonna go ahead and take this one back out. That nail went flying. I'm off some flat tires here in a few days, I can already tell. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... No, actually, I don't care, whatever. Use that one anyways. My dog is spoiled. He can just take any piece of what he wants to and run with it. I'm alright with it because I'm only going to probably be able to use that piece and this piece anyway. So as long as he doesn't touch that piece, this piece, and that piece, I'm good to go. So let's have her. Hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and pound this side in so at least this side's tight. This side, I'm going to push in as much as I can. That's about as tight as nothing. It'll be a lot tighter once I get everything put the way it should be. Okay guys, so this is basically what I've got done so far. So, still a heck of a lot more work to do. But this is pretty much the concept of what I wanted to do earlier. It was going to be taller than this, and I was going to have a board come up on this back side, but I'm just going to actually try to do it where I have a small thing comes, like I said earlier, a small thing comes up, another probably foot maybe, and it extends out this way. So basically it'll fold up, and then there'll be something that folds out from that. Basically I have a top shelf, then I'll have this. But I mean, it really doesn't weigh that much. And it is kind of thrown together. There's a lot of screws and things in places that probably isn't the best, but I mean, for the most part, just winging it together and not really measuring anything, I don't think it's too bad. I mean, the main goal is to be able to do this right here, what I'm about to do. Done for the day. Pull that out, this lever. This will go in first. Say even like that's an issue right there. I have to work on that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of. I think this whole board thing is all supposed to go this way. So I'll just go ahead and take care of that right now. Be right back. Alright, so again, as I was saying, just got that piece cut off. So now it barely misses it, but it will go through. So this whole piece will come in. I probably screwed things where I shouldn't have, but even maybe try to bring this up a little bit or something. That'll be fine. I'll close that in. Okay, so that's gonna have to, something's gonna have to be done about that piece, because unless I mean, it's like I said, still a lot of stuff I gotta do to this thing, but for the most part, it's coming out just about how I want it to. I go do another one of these. I'm definitely gonna take better measurements, have better pieces of wood, have some screws, because nailing everything together hasn't been the best idea. Plus, I need some screws that were not as long as these nails. And this wind is freaking going nuts again. It's been good for about an hour now. It's picking up again. It's annoying. So I need to get this latch piece fixed up where it doesn't hit this. Whether I try to take a piece of wood out or not, I don't know. Actually, what I might go ahead and do is just take it out and then adjust it down like half a centimeter down this way so that it does miss that, and so on and so forth. But again, it's obviously by no means perfect, but it's pretty much what I was wanting it to be. A portable workbench. This is what the whole title of the video was. And then I think tomorrow I'll probably run to town again and get a latch thing and put a board that goes from this bottom part to that part, so pretty much like this, whether it be this board or another board, and get a latch. I'll have a latch from here to another board because I'm going to have this exact same thing right here. Get another board, so 2 identical boards, and then 2 latches that lock like this does. Click it, and then, you know, pick it up and walk with it. So I got some more ideas with this thing, but I do want to basically get the whole basics of it down first before I do anything else. So it's coming together about like how I thought it was for how I was going to wing it together. I mean, it's not a horrible project, but it's definitely by no means perfect, but it's pretty structurally sound for just winging it together. So I'm going to get some more stuff done, and I'll make another part to how far I've gotten. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm done with the prototype of this portable workbench. So here it is, sitting up. Is it by any means pretty? No, it is not. Is it by any means a safe thing to have? No, it is definitely not. But will it probably get the job done? Well, I'm gonna sit on it and test out real quick. By no means am I fat, but I mean, it is holding me up. I mean, other than it wants to go forward, I'm sitting on it. About 150 pounds or 130 pounds. I don't even weigh that much. But I mean, for small things to work with, let me try to get this in more of a level spot though. All right, I mean, that's, again, by no means a perfect design, but I'm going to perfect this. It's not perfect. Sit on it. It's holding me. Doing pretty good holding me. I'm going to go ahead and get one of these push mowers real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to put 2 of these push mowers I have on top of this workbench, and we'll see if it holds it or not. So these, I mean, it's like I said, this whole thing was just one together. But there's one push mower. And now, saw it up there. Now it could go bad here. I don't know. It could go bad, really bad right here. But So, I mean, it holds weight. There's no doubt about that. It's not 100% sturdy, but this get a little fixed, whatnot. But I mean, not too bad for being one together, I don't think. Again, it's work progress. I got a lot more work to do to it. Well, this one probably just gonna keep rigged up like it is, but I may work on making another one. And yeah, I will give this thing a review after a few days trying to work with it, but right now it's guaranteed to do what I need to do. If it can hold 2 push mowers, I won't even need that much weight on there. So if it can hold 2 push mowers, that is perfect. So now, since it can hold these, I mean, if I jiggle them around a little bit, I'm actually heavily impressed by that. Probably torquing everything on this thing, other than the fact that it's way too big for this little bench. All right, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take these both off here now. But again, it holds 2 push mowers, so it's got a pretty heavy weight rating in my opinion. All right. I might try to do something to reinforce this whole area, so it's not just, you know, hanging right there in the middle. But again, I got a lot more work to do on the next one. So now for the piece of resistance, the moment that even I've been waiting for, I'm going to go ahead and try to put this thing all the way. 1 second. I'm going to try to put this thing all the way together, or put it away, fold it up, and see what happens. Who knows, this might be a catastrophe, or it might go like I want it to. Trying to put this in there. All right. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So it handles 2 push mowers. It handles my weight just fine. I mean, I'm actually very impressed. I wung this thing together and it's holding up pretty well. So I got some more work I'm going to do to it. Maybe not this one. Probably put that one thing I want to put up. That's about it on this one until I make another one, if I do. But I learned a lot with this one. Learned what to do better next time. Learned how to take better measurements, how to cut things better, whatnot. If anybody watches this video and you maybe want one, comment I would like one, and I will make it. The only thing I ask is that if I make one for somebody, then they ask is you pay for shipping and $5. That's all I'm asking, $5. It's like I literally, this thing took me all day to make, so I will make another one if anybody watches this video, and I'll ship it out. I mean, it's got a lot of screws and stuff that are poking through, but like I said, I learned a lot of what to do today with this thing. But I mean, again, I mean, it's by no means the most sturdiest workbench, but I'm actually heavily impressed with it. I really am. I didn't expect this to go this good. Like, I finally have my own workbench. But again, here's the last part I've been waiting for all day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it away now. Again, it's by no means sturdy. It's got a lot of work needs done to it. For the next one, this one's probably good to go for me. Latch needs held up. By the way, it's got the latches on both sides now. Or wait, this got to go in first. This back side goes in first. So, like I said, needs work. It does. That latch is in. That latch is going to be good. Yeah, I mean, just for right now, I want to find me a bunch board I have right here on this mower. I'm going to try and figure out a way to get this wrapped around here. Just like that. Portable workbench. I mean, I love it, honestly. It's gonna do what I need to get done and whatnot, but yeah, I can't complain too much. This is pretty neat. I love it. My biggest struggle is I've never had a workbench to work with. I work on mowers out here all the time, and mowers, whatever else I have out here. I've always got to use crates and things that just never have anything to work with. So I now have a portable workbench. So again, if anybody even watches this video, I don't know if anybody will or not. It's literally, it's not even hardly an inch centimeter past the width of an actual pallet. You can see that? You get all wrapped up and everything. It's basically carrying a pallet. So if you have tools or something, like a nice sized toolbox, heck, I'll even do this. I'm gonna go get my toolbox real quick, and we're gonna test it out real quick. Be right back. So, granted, this toolbox isn't full of tools, so there you have it though. My dad came back here and was checking on things, see how things were going. That's the workbench. I got some more stuff I want to do to it, being it's going to be my own workbench. I'm going to do some more stuff to it, but if I were to make any more, I can possibly make customizable ones, but right now I just want to make a base. I mean, be able to sit on this thing. I can sit on this thing. Again, it's got a few screws sticking up out of it, whatnot, but get them bent out and everything else. Get it fixed up a little bit. It's got some creaking to it, but get it fixed up a little bit. I'm using it as a seat right now. Breakfast right here. Get that cleaned up. Use it as a workbench. Yeah. I'm impressed. So, yeah. I think it's gonna be my thumbnail. So, yeah. That's about it. Got some more progress to do on the next one if I do one, and that's about it. Maybe you watch this video and you like what I did here. If you'd like to have one made up, then I would gladly make one up. By no means is it going to be like this one came out to be. I mean, it's thrown together, but next time I'll take measurements and cut things better with not, freaking hacksaw that has half the teeth missing and whatnot. I do have a circular saw. That's what I used originally. I think I put that in the video earlier, but yeah, it'll definitely be better. But... All right, well, that's about it. I'm gonna make this a thumbnail actually. Alright. So you guys have a good one. Always keep a great frame of mind. And last but not least, keep it top notch. I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. Now work on this four-wheeler. That's a little bit of an issue. No tool length to work with. We'll work on this thing now. Oh, hi there. How are we doing today? So I am about to use my portable workbench to work on my four-wheeler. Now, by no means is this the most levelest workbench that you will ever have in your life, or most sturdiest, but it does hold up fairly well. It's not on a slant, but in this video I want to show you how to make one. Or if you don't want to have one, or if you don't want to make one, like just have one made up that's in way better condition than this one, let me know and I can make one and ship them. I will ship these for a minimum of, yes dog, I see you. I will ship these for a minimum of 20 bucks. So if you pay me 20 bucks, I'll send it. So again, it'll be a lot more better quality. I said I'd do 5 bucks in the other part of this video, but 20 bucks to help me out a little bit. I'm not gonna ask a crazy amount for this, and it'd be a lot better condition. Later down the road, if I make these in a lot better condition and whatnot, then yeah, I will probably ask for more, but right now, 20 bucks. I mean, come on, come on. This is an animal abuse because he chose to come up here. So, it can handle me, it can handle a dog, and it can handle a toolbox. I had 2 push mowers on in this in the beginning of the video, or the other part of this video, but again, if you would like to make one yourself, or you'd like to have me make one that's in better condition and ship it, 20 bucks is all I'm asking. But without further ado, here comes the next part of the video where I start making it. So. Alright, dog. Anything happens now is bloopers for this video. Since I don't 100% trust him, well, I'll put this down. Alright, cool.